Hi there, I'm Troy Harrison, the Sales Navigator, and I talk a lot about questions that you should be asking when you're interviewing a prospective salesperson, but I'm going to flip the script today. I'm going to talk about a question that you better be prepared for them to ask, because if you're interviewing millennials or Gen Zs, you're going to get this question a lot. This actually came up yesterday during a conversation with a good friend and client of mine, and I've heard this before, but this just really slammed it home. The question that you will get from a lot of millennials and Gen Zs is this: what's my career path? Wow, what's my career path? Now understand, I'm Gen X. Gen X, the boomers before us, we figured that if we got into a job, we kicked ass, we overperformed, then we're going to get that tap on the shoulder that says, hey buddy, it's time for you to move up. Millennials and Gen Zs, they want to have a general idea of that career path before they accept a job. And you know what? That's okay. That means that they're strategically thinking, and it means that they're taking a long-term view. This, by the way, is another flip in the job market that I've seen. I think I'm seeing less people anxious to move after a year or a year and a half. What they're doing is they're taking a slow career strategy, and they're looking down the road the next 15 to 20 years, and they're saying, do I have a future here? Here's the thing. You better have an answer for that question. You better be able to say, well, in our company, here's a potential next step. Now, here's another career path you can take within our company. And look, if your company is so small that you don't have a career path, be honest with them. Say, look, come into this job. Give me a great 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. And if you get to a point where you think you need to move on and move on to the next level, I'll shake your hand and I'll even write you a recommendation letter and tell the world how great you are for me. That's an acceptable answer to that too. I know a lot of my clients are those small to medium-sized businesses that may not have a ready-made career path. Now, however, once you have that question, once you've answered that question, there's a question you need to ask right back. Of course, that career path depends upon you outperforming your peers. What can I expect of you? Are you prepared to be the top performer amongst your peers? Because if you're not, you're probably not going to get that opportunity. And if you handle that correctly, you can not only screen in a great candidate, screen out a bad candidate, you may also end up with a great salesperson and a great employee for the rest of their career. So be prepared for that question. I'm Troy Harrison, the Sales Navigator. And if this video has been helpful to you, you know what to do. Like it, throw me a comment, share it, subscribe to my channel. Thanks a bunch. I'll see you next time.